Hey, we can afford the next rank of Instructor Mastery. There we go. The next one will require... Right, let's see, rank 5 will be 33. Can we even get that? Yeah, that's for level 5 heroes. I'll probably start investing more in reduced cost next over that, because not a lot of people are on the verge of being level 5. But now I can afford the final ranks for my level 4 characters, which there's going to be a lot more of those relatively soon because of how close these people are to hitting that point. But yeah, definitely we'll put them into reducing the cost next. Alright. Still far off on deeds, huh? Yep, even for reducing cost in this case. Just need to get, 200 more deeds is no big deal. It'll be easy. This should be a plenty effective group for a wheeled run. Or so I think. I mean Warren's run with the animal attackers. Let's take a look at the blacksmithing. Dargona needs 2 upgrades. Voice needs 2. Zach needs armor. Lucas needs armor. Oh man. Well, I'll give Zach armor because that's his primary thing, is being the tanky character up front. But damn. I mean, we got to get the weapon for the offensive character. And already that's getting really expensive. Oh man. That's a bummer. More speed for the caster potentially versus more armor for the characters that are more likely to be attacked along the way. 4 hit points. The cost is just an ongoing thing forever, huh? I'll throw some armor on Dargona, but at that point we're getting a little low on supplies. Let's see if they get through healthy enough. Okay. We'll get an increased hit point charm. Not the most important thing, but it's another portrait run, so it's worthwhile. And Warrens are so underleveled for us that we need to work on that. It's funny how Wield is so... We're so far along with Wield and I still am not ready to actually max out Blacksmith at all. It's about to hit level 5 already. Let's see... It's a short run, so I don't need... I'll have enough for 2 hunger checks. We'll pack light for this one. So one of the points is to not spend a lot of money. And we're gonna do a dark run. Bring the occultists along, make a mess.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll be fine. We're doomed. 90% of rooms.
Blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Is that a sparkle of coin I see? No, just your expensive dementia. One day I'll be able to fix your bullshit. Oh hey, at least I got to keep that. You didn't steal that. Let's see. Might as well bypass the fight for now. No, that's not a good idea. Let's not play with the nasties. Okay, cool. Nothing of value remains. Take that, guy who died and made those bones. Nothing of value in these remains. That's horrible. Context. The context is everything, man. And that's some messed up context, is what that is. Here we go. Hello, slavering ghoul. I'll totally admit that part of the reason why I'm doing a short run is because I'm recording this the day the episode's supposed to go up, and I'm trying not to miss another day. God damn you, Darkest Dungeon and XCOM, and your often plus length episode lengths, and I'm having trouble keeping on top of that stuff to some extent. So I can mark target. Don't you have a bonus against mark targets, right? No, thrown dagger. Yeah, 25. Not that much of a bonus, but it's a bonus nonetheless. I could also try pulling him forward so he can get attacked immediately, which is tempting because he's a problem if he sticks around. His move resistance is 82%. So I have a 40% chance of success basically, which is pretty garbage. So probably not going to do that. And artillery would only hit him. Yep, Mark's probably the thing to do because he has dodge anyway. Debuff resist is low, especially with my bonus to debuff chance. Actually, I forgot I have the legendary item. His move bonus. No, he doesn't have a move. It's just stun and debuff. Never mind. I was thinking maybe it affected his move chance. If I attack both, I might take out the maggot, but iffy on chances there. Well, he's marked, so let's take advantage. Doing what I can. Grave nibble. Such a strange thing to call something. Single target kill chance, not great. Add the bleed, pretty great. Attack both at once, bleed chance is also pretty good here. I'll go for it. Nice. Okay, so he's dead, and I got to attach a bleed to the other character. That is all good news. Now let's wipe out this dude. Try to deal with the fact that there's all these enemies in the way of me taking out this ghoul. Alright. So he's already debuffed. No one needs a heal right now. Artillery will still hit him from here. For what little it's worth. Alright, yeah, keep targeting him. Now it's just down to wiping out this ghoul as fast as possible, and the leper is going to help. So will these bleeds. 7 per round. Fantastic. Oh, no high roll, but yep, still enough. Who's a scary crew? It probably wouldn't be a terrible idea to do more short runs on purpose, just because I can get away with not even buying torches half the time because of how short the run is. You don't need to buy enough food to camp, which is pretty good. You don't have to overload on shovels and nonsense. And because the run is short, you're much less likely to have stress problems, which means you're less likely to have to pay money afterwards. That said, short runs even showing up on the map is actually relatively rare after the first tier, I think. Hello.
Darkness closes in.
The infernal blackness. I can't see my own feet. Alright, here we go, guys. Trying to be too surprised. Occultist stay in the back, occultist stay in the back, occultist stay in the back. Cool. We're not surprised. I could do artillery, 5 to 7. Damn, that's actually a decent... Until it gets dodged. That makes it harder to wipe out the Enchantress immediately. But let's try anyway. Progress. If only the Jester could target them. I'm pretty sure that Jester can only target the first 3 ranks with their melee attacks. There's the stress. Whoa, 29. Do I have bonus stress? Don't see it there. Am I... Oh, stress damage. There we go. Bonus stress damage at low light. Yeah, I remember that somewhat ironic sounding thing that I got for a freaking occultist. The character that lowers light quality. Rather self-harming. Oh yeah, this person can only attack middle rank characters. So we're gonna focus on this guy then. Unless I want to do speed, accuracy, crit. We'll be here a little longer. I could open with a buff. Have fun, everybody. Pig spear. Oh my god. Holy crap. I think he just took out half of my party's hit points in one attack. I'm not cool with that at all. At all. Excuse me, sir? If you could stop existing really soon here, that'd be sweet. No more stress, please. Wow, that damage was comical. Dick. That took out half of the collective health bars on my screen. Granted, one character probably has half the health of my party, but you know. 5 to 7. Bleed chances are equal. Prot is a pain, but this guy's too dangerous. I just want him down as fast as possible. If you could just like stop existing, that'd be pretty swell. Thank you. He's backing up. No effect. Oh no, he's out of range of some of my attacks now, probably. Wow. We got crit heavy fast. Still, if I get out of here relatively soon, we don't have to worry about too many more... We won't have to worry about too many more, what am I trying to say? Stress problems. We just need to end this fight. Heal myself up. Oh, god damn it. Don't bleed. There we go. At least we didn't bleed. Just stack that bleed over there. 8 damage per round. The problem is he's out of chop range and he's probably going to spear us again. And then someone could... Oh no. And then someone could almost die of the bleed at that point. Bye. I need to purge. Damn it. He's going to spear. No. Jesus. Jesus Christ, man. Just rude at some point, frankly. There we go. This game is desperate to kill my grave robbers. Wow. Crits are no joke, guys. 12 damage per round. He'll just die now, right? Please. Please die.
Their cursed champion falls.
Damn, man. Huh. So we'll rearrange a little bit here. 2 damage per round. 6 hit points. Let's just eat up. There we go. You're feeling healthier, but you had lots of negative traits from being on death's door. What's this thing? Dark altar, skulls prominently on the display, strange power, holy water. Really? Interesting. Hey, occultist, you want to touch it? Yay! You got power. That's a lot of... Those are some interesting benefits right there. Probably would have been better for a different character. But I just figured the occultist should touch it because occultist. Judging by the number of rooms, I think I can only skip one to do the 90% qualification, which is going to be that one up there, so we're going to have to walk over here regardless. People are going to bleed a little more. I have to hold on to the last 4 food, though. I have to hold on to the last 4 food. Oh, no. That was a dodge? Cool. Hello, torch. One tiny, sad torch to make us to please us temporarily. Alright, occultist, you're gonna have to be busy here. Oh, not even a fight here. What if there were no more fights left in the run? Wow, we were doing really well until that pig came by and just was like, what if I'd like take out all the hit points in one attack for the entire party? That sounds pretty sweet. No big deal, it's just like the most devastating attack any character has ever had in any part of Darkest Dungeon as far as I can remember. Haha! Jesus Christ. That was like that attack that he did was as if I had attacked Wilbur. What's the downside of being in this slot? Oh, I can't do my guitar moves. I can only use bleeds. Still, I'd rather keep you in the front for now, because Dargona's too low on hit points, and I can avoid her getting attacked by melee attacks, or some melee attacks at least, increasing her survivability for the moment. Let's not play with that. There's a lot of freaky pig sounds in the background. I wonder if the sounds get worse in the background when it's dark. I've never observed necessarily. No surprise, 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 no surprise. Yeah, no surprise. And there's no particularly nasties. 2 of them are stress dealers, which is not exactly the biggest thing I'm worried about right now. Dargona, B have more hit points, yes. Cool. And you have tetanus now, congratulations. Damn, that is still a lot of stress though. Alright. Flashing daggers is tempting for the AoE, but I should focus on single target wipeouts. Yeah. Get out of here with your stress nonsense. I'm gonna ignore the pig for now and focus on the often more killable humans. Although the AoE bleed is tempting for 3 per round. As opposed to the single... Yeah. What's their bleed resist? Garbage? Yeah.
Impressive.
It's a lot of weakening on the enemy party for a while. I could heal myself for 7 hit points, or I could chop, 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 chop. Could be better. Ah, yeah. Not quite down. But he's such a high damage character that having him heal himself would be kind of a waste of his turn. Oh no, no one can target the occultist now. Alright, heal! That's not a good heal at all. And they're bleeding. That was a terrible heal. That was a net 0 heal. That was a temporary heal. This got way worse than I thought it was going to.
For heroism or cowardice.
Oh, geez. Wow. We actually made it that far down the stress, huh? Wow.
Madness, our old friend.
Definitely, I would say, escalated quickly. If you could, like, murder someone's face off, that'd be swell. He's probably gonna bleed now, right? Oh yeah, he's dead. Cool. Oh, man, you poor, poor soul.
Slowly, gently.
Still, last fight of the entire encounter. We've almost got this. Oh, cool, you woke up.
As the fiend falls,
Are you gonna bleed to death? 6? Yep, just this one guy in the front. I can't do anything right here, so let's try to heal. There you go. Look who's not gonna die, probably. Unless we have a horrifying crit. I can't do anything with this character. Awkward. Take this corpse. Yeah.
decisive pummeling.
A decisive pummeling. You made that corpse start to bleed. We're very impressed with your work this week. Wow, that bleed is just stacking up. What? No, don't miss. That was supposed to be the last move of the entire fight. Oh, you joker. He's getting ready to die of bleed now.
Continue
Damn.
the onslaught. Destroy them.
Alright. We're gonna open the box really quick. Really quick here. Unlock strong box. Nope. Nope. I've been burned by unlock strong boxes too many times. It's always a trap. Might not always be a trap, but it has always been a trap. I used none of my keys. I'm fine with that. We still collected 11,000 treasure out of a short run. Unfortunately, stress built up faster than I was hoping. Partly because I don't think I was successfully killed an enchantress or a cultist or whatever. The enchantress on the first attempt. Yeah, I don't think I killed any enchantress on the first turn any round. So they always managed to get their big nasty in. You know, they got the runs and the worries. My party's gonna die of dysentery.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Well, at least you two are feeling better. And no one ran off without me. And we have 2 new level 4s. Party power levels are increasing rapidly. It is a bummer to hit the point where characters are just kind of trapped in a lower tier. Like, I could hire one more character and do one more run with these characters, but then Imperio would then become level 3. And then I'd have 3 slots left and I wouldn't be able to get any more. Can I even afford more stagecoach slots? I can. It'd cost me deeds, though, which would hold me back on upgrading my blacksmith, which would be holding me back on saving money. But you can ultimately get 6 more slots. It's not the most terrible idea, but the idea of holding back the blacksmith is a bummer. I might buy it next, just because it's been a long time since I got one new rank. I might do that. Anyway, Zach, you have any weird problems with you think you're possessed by demons? Self-worship. Alright. Feel better, buddy. Meanwhile at the runs, excuse me, you go poop in the sanitarium. It's called the sanitarium for a reason, because it's full of sanitary wipes. I'll see you guys next time.